Okay, the second one is electroconvulsive therapy. It's basically the use of electrical currents, like they hook these things up to your brain, and it shocks you to induce seizures to help cure mental illnesses, like say like you're depressed or suicidal or something. You're put under anesthesia when you're first receiving it, and it's a generally safe method in the modern day. It used to not be as safe because when they were like first experimenting on people, they didn't know like the dosage of electricity to give to someone. So it's basically trial and error on the doctor's part. Most patients that go through ECT experience some sort of memory loss or other symptoms such as nausea, confusion, and headache. Some people are confused up to 2 hours after the procedure is done. Memory problems usually improve after a couple of months, but some memories never return, like mostly just once like close to the surgery. Well, not surgery, but operation. And there's controversy surrounding the method between the effectiveness versus the side effects because it's not like it's like one of the last resorts to use to treat depression or mental illnesses. So, because there's not as much known on it.
Alright, guys, I'm going to use you guys on this one. Girls, you're out of this. Alright, this table, you have a mental illness. We'll say you're schizophrenic.
That's like how they like put it on you.
You're depressed. You guys are depressed. You two, well, more like you, is suicidal.
Oh, great.
You three, you're dyslexic.
Are you trying to say something?
And then you two,
Jack is right here.
you three, you are so depressed. You're depressed and suicidal. So you're depressed to the point that you want to kill yourself. You were just suicidal because you were in a car accident.
And
So basically,
I just have
I
problems.
want to do this on all of you. This is back before they even started this. Killed you guys on accident. Figured out what I was doing. I brought it down a little bit. I permanently wiped your memory. I kept it the same. Permanently wiped your memory. Brought it down just a little bit more. You guys survived. You guys got all your stuff back. I actually turned it back up. You died. And you died.
Wait, is this like
So
brainwashing?
therefore, it wasn't very successful at the beginning.
Is this like brainwashing?
It's much safer now.
Alright, so lobotomy or lobotomy is a medical procedure where a neurosurgeon opens up your skull and takes out your frontal lobe. Your frontal lobe deals with stuff such as problem solving, decision making, and your personality. The inventor of this process is Antonio Iguez, and he performed the world's first lobotomy in 1935. A year later, Walter Freeman, an American neurosurgeon, performed America's first lobotomy on a Kansas housewife. And later on, Freeman, he created the 10-minute transorbital lobotomy, where they would take an orbital glass and stick it right through here to reach your frontal lobe and cut the nerves connecting to that. And lobotomy is now banned, and electroshock therapy has taken its place.
Okay, your group, you just went. You guys can stay there. But you guys did have something with the brain, the frontal lobes and all the lobes in your brain, right? Alright, so you two have panic disorder, you're depressed, and you two are schizophrenic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the old method on you guys, and I'm going to use a new method on you guys. What I'm doing to you is I'm going to open up your skull, I'm going to cut that front part of your brain out. You may survive, you may not, I'm not sure.
Probably
It's
not.
trial and error. Same thing for you. You may survive, you may not. You two are the two housewives. You guys got the more modern, or not modern, but the newer use, safer use, where it stuck it through your eye, up to your brain, and now it's gone. Got that part out. You guys are healed. You died, and you got it. So it wasn't a very safe method of curing something, but it did help a lot of people recover from illnesses that were thought that couldn't be recovered from.
Alright, mine is about the reward system in your brain. And it's basically where if you do something good and you get a reward for it, it's basically teaching you to do that's good and you should keep doing it. But if you do it bad and you don't get one, that's basically teaching you the opposite. But in China, they mostly used it for drug addicts. And what they did was drug addicts would basically come into this lab, and they would basically take a drill like this pencil and drill it right there while you were still either decided by yourself or your family. Actually by yourself, because your family was the one that sent you there to get fixed in the first place. Now basically, I need everyone to stand up.
Enthusiasm, Josh. I'm not standing. Oh, yeah.
This table is addicted to cocaine. That one is addicted to alcohol. William's table is heroin. Yours is
Math.
meth, and yours is
Weed.
marijuana. Now, this group, you do the operation and you're alive, you're alive, you're alive, you're alive. When you're dead, Carrie's dead, Ann's dead, and you're dead. But Evan has a mental disorder that can never be replaced.
Like he does now.
Carter, you're dead. Now you survived, but you have memory loss. Maggie, you were the first test subject, and they went all the way through the other side of your brain, and you died. Tessa, you're dead. You were the second test subject. They drilled 3 holes in 3 separate places just to get yours, and you're still alive. And everyone else is dead except for Jack and Paige.
Alright, so this is roughly
Now,
a third of the class, maybe just a little bit more. Looks maybe either a third or a half the class. And this is how many people survive every day, week, month, year they do it. Only maybe half, maybe a third. It's very, but it achieves such a great thing by doing this. So you're gonna want to do it. Take the chance to survive.
So, now we've got a fun little debate. But before you guys start thinking, oh, well, of course we're against this, you have to realize that a lot of these diseases and addictions and different things that we've been talking about during this presentation, we wouldn't have been able to take care of like we do today if people hadn't done all this. Even though, yes, there were different ways that they could have gone through it with it, but they did get the information we needed, and it was important information. So, let's see, this half of the class from Bryson.
Right here, let's actually do this. Let's actually do this.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all know that.
She was trying to.
No, I have an easier way that'll make it. So you all know that.
You're so mean.
This is what I was trying to explain earlier. You all know that bad stuff was done, but good stuff came out of it. If you believe that something good came out of the stuff they did, it was alright, raise your hand. Alright, that's about half the class. Alright, if you believe it's wrong, if you believe it's right, go to that side. If you believe it's wrong, go to that side.
Guys, this is right.
I was born in the 20th century. We lived like 3 times. I'm ready for this. I'm in the 21st century. There's no way.
Forget YOLO. You guys are the survivors.
You need to go in the middle. See, I'm not.
You guys are the survivors.
So
Andrew.
that would mean I would survive either way.
Yes.
Hey, Josh. You gotta pick which side. You wanna go that side?
Michael,
Alright, here we go. Alright, this side believes it is right.
Yes.
That even though they did some bad things, it's okay because, or it's not okay, but it's alright because it made advancements that would really help people or would really help us now. That side says it's wrong, even though it made some really, really, really good advancements. they did these bad things. So why would they do that just to make advancements? So I need one person to voice their idea. Raise your hand. All right, Evan, why do you say it's good?
Alright, because out of everything that came out of this, how many lives have been saved from the research?
1 billion.
Now, does anybody over here have a comeback?
Ooh, comeback. What you gonna do?
Wait, one more. He said that here, do you want to repeat yourself?
Yeah, although that many people died, I'm sure way more have been saved from it.
So, can you please back up? I asked Aaron a question, and I said, did they put them to sleep while they drilled the holes in their head? And Aaron said that they did not put them to sleep, or put them on anesthesia, I guess you could say, under anesthesia. Why would you do that without the anesthesia, and why would you not make it cruel?
It was a choice.
Ooh.
That was too expensive. I don't know what to say.
Hey.
I don't know what this game is.
So, everybody hear that? He said that you couldn't do anesthesia because it was too expensive.
Well, you were wrong.
You're so Are you guys talking? Are you guys done?
So, Paige, what did you say? Okay.
Well, there are alternatives to anesthesia. Stop it! I'm not kidding. There are alternatives to anesthesia. Like instead of using anesthesia, you could use something else, like drugs or something like that.
That's what anesthesia is.
No, not like
Like meth or something?
Yeah, hammer or something.
Alright, well, we gotta kind of wrap it up right here.
But you guys see the point here that we're trying to make?
Although good things came out of it, there were also a lot of bad things.
Okay, guys, calm down, calm down, calm down.
You guys are saying here, anesthesia. You need to use that if you're going to do an experiment. So why would you not use it
You have to
if
think.
it's dead?
This hasn't been used, anesthesia hadn't been used very often. It was very dangerous still back then.
You guys are saying, even though they didn't use this stuff, it made so much good advancements that we wouldn't be the same country or the same universe that we would be today.
Universe? Whole universe.
Planet, universe, same thing.
Whole universe.
So, you
sorry about
guys, it's been very important to see that
Wrap
we can
it
talk
up.
about either way. My point. Thank you, everybody, for your cooperation.
Okay.